Hi, my name is Sandra Toms, for those that don't know who I am. I'm here today to talk to you about liquid biocell collagen. I call it liquid gold because that's exactly what it is to me. I'm not a doctor, so anything that I say today is only from my own experience, okay? I was diagnosed at the age of 28 with osteoarthritis. And I actually got diagnosed, it was in my spine. And that was scary for me at 28. The doctors put me on Celebrex, which is an anti-inflammatory. And I guess it helped for a few years. But as we all know, as you age, arthritis, once you've got it, you've got it. And it just continues on through your body and you just get worse and worse and worse. I lost out a lot of years without being able to do things with my kids. I couldn't play. I couldn't get down on the ground. When I turned 40, they finally agreed to do a hip replacement, my first one. So I had that done, and I didn't know at that time. I kind of figured, okay, well, that's it. I'm fine now. Got a new hip. Good, great, good. Arthritis just keeps going. Once you get one thing fixed, it just carries on to something else. And a good friend of mine told me that after I had my first hip replacement, that's what happens. Even the doctors didn't tell me that. Anyway, it traveled into my other hip, and I ended up having my other hip replaced, and then it traveled into my shoulder, and then it traveled into my knee, and it's traveled into my ankles. So I have it pretty much all through me. And I couldn't even get out of a chair, guys. I had a cane. I had a walker. I was on all these meds. I felt horrible. I was in pain. Constant pain all the time. I couldn't get out of my chair. My brain would say, get up and get going. Like, you got stuff to do. And I couldn't get up and get going. Even when I went to my office, and a lot of you do know that I own my own business, promotional manufacturing business, and it's now 30 years. But even at my office, I couldn't get out of my office chair to go and meet customers. Customers had to come back to me and sit across from my desk to talk to me. I think they kind of felt sorry for me, actually, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm thinking that Candace kind of got sick of watching what was going on, and she went to a seminar, I guess 5 years ago, and it was about liquid collagen coming into Canada. She bought me a bottle. She gave me my first bottle of this stuff. And I was a huge skeptic. I absolutely refused to take it. I was not having any part of this. I was on meds. I was in pain. I didn't care. I wasn't taking anything. Anyway, I finally agreed to do that. 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks of this. I got up and I walked, and I wasn't in pain. I was still on a cane. I mean, things, it takes time. It's not instant. It isn't a fix, actually. It just gets into your bones and your joints and lubricates them. I call it WD-40 for your joints. It's great stuff. At 3 months, I got up in the middle of the night and I walked to the washroom, which was on the other side of the house. I left my cane at the side of the bed. I didn't even realize that I had done that until I got back to the bed and went, okay then. And I had no pain. And you know what? I haven't used that cane since. And that was 3.5 years ago. My walker has been put up into the attic. When I said that the arthritis went into my shoulder, I had frozen shoulder. I couldn't move it. Now, I have mobility back. I won't say 100% because it was frozen, but I do have probably 95% mobility back. once you start taking this product, you just got to keep going. I mean, I feel so great. I'm 66 years old, and I'm healthier at 66 years old than I was when I was 40. We all lose collagen. All of us. From the age, well, I was diagnosed at 28. I'm thinking I was a lot younger than that when my collagen started running out. But all of us as adults, we lose it. Quick story about my aunt. My aunt, Joan, I love her to death. She's 91 years old. When she saw what was going on with me and how this amazing product helped me, she had to try it, right? So we got her a bottle, and I guess almost a month later, Gordon and I went and picked her up, took her out for lunch, and she's sitting at the table going like this to me. She's going, I can bend my fingers. All of the inflammation in her knuckles was gone. She went from a walker to a cane. She's 91 years old. She still lives in her own home. She cleans her house. She looks after herself. She's aging backwards, and she loves it, absolutely loves it. She actually, before I continue, her doctor, through COVID, went to visit her to make sure she was okay, living on her own. And she had all her medications out on the kitchen counter, including her bottle of BioCell. And the doctor read it. And guess what? Approved it. I mean, right on the bottle, it says it's Health Canada approved. It's one source. It is a liquid that goes 93 to 98% into your joints. Anyway, there's no ground up beef bones in this or fish in this. This is healthy for you. This is going to change your life. It changed mine. And you know what? I'm just going to highly recommend it to everyone. Help seniors to feel better too, okay? Because we need it. And I advocate for the seniors because I am one. We need it, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk again soon.